Viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my Linear Ocean Learning channel on transformation of sentences according to structure from complex to simple and from complex to compound. In my last two videos, I talked about if positive condition. Today, I will be talking on if negative condition. Complex sentence, first condition. If you do not move, you will die. Here, if you do not move is the subordinating clause. You will die is the principal clause. Viewers, I need to clarify one thing. In my structures, I have used many abbreviations and you need to know them. If negative, that is if negative, IPO means in place of. NPOSCl, that means next part of subordinating clause. PCl means principal clause. EX means extension. NPOPCl, next part of principal clause. PFOS, possessive form of subject. AUX.V, auxiliary verb. Now let us come to the example. If you do not move, you will die. To make it simple, we need to follow this structure. Without, IPO means in place of, if plus subject plus auxiliary verb plus not. Here if, subject, auxiliary verb, not. In place of these words, we have to write without, plus verb ing, plus next part of subordinating clause. After the verb, there is the comma, then there will be the comma, then principal clause or extension. The principal clause is you will die. If we follow the structure, the simple sentence we are getting is without moving, you will die. Now come to the point of compound sentence. To put it into compound sentence, we have to follow this structure. If plus subject plus auxiliary verb plus not omitted. That means if, subject, auxiliary verb, not to be omitted, plus next part of subordinating clause. Next part of subordinating clause is move or IPO comma, that means in place of comma you have to write or, plus subject and auxiliary verb of principal clause to be omitted, plus next part of principal clause or extension. The next part of principal clause is die only. Then if we follow the structure, the compound sentence we are getting is move or die. Move or die. And its complex one is if you do not move, you will die. Different subjects in two different clauses. If you do not come to my house, this is the subordinating clause. I will not go to yours. This one is principal clause. Here in the subordinating clause, subject is you, and in the principal clause, subject is I. In this case, we have to follow this structure. In case of IPO if, that means in place of if, we have to write in case of, plus possessive form of the subject. Here subject is you, so its possessive form will be your, plus auxiliary verb omitted, do will be omitted, plus not, plus verb ing. The verb ing of come is coming, plus next part of subordinating clause to my house, plus comma, plus principal clause or extension. If we follow the structure, the simple sentence we are getting is in case of your not coming to my house, I will not go to yours. If you do not come to my house, I will not go to yours. In case of you're not coming to my house, I will not go to yours. Yours. To put it into compound sentence, you have to follow this structure. If plus subject plus auxiliary verb plus not omitted. If plus subject plus auxiliary verb plus not omitted. Then next part of subordinating clause, come to my house, or in place of comma plus PCL or extension, PCL or principal clause, I will not go to yours. So the compound sentence is come to my house or I will not go to yours. Viewers, let us work on second condition. If I did not go there, I would not be able to see him again. Here, the simple one would be, in case of my not going there, comma, I would not be able to see him again. Or without going there, I would not be able to see him again. Viewers, in case of second condition, there is no practice of transforming a complex sentence into a compound one. And in case of third condition too, we don't see any practice of third condition in transformation of sentence from complex to compound or simple to complex and compound. Viewers, let me give one example which is somewhat exception. If there is no life, there is no hope. So its simple one will be, without life, there is no hope. Viewers, one thing I want to clarify, I have used so many abbreviations and structures. The structures seem to be very complicated. You don't need to memorize those structures. Just follow the structure and answer your questions. And that's how, if you practice more, you will learn more. And you know there is no alternative to reading and learning. I will be on rule 16 in my next video. Till then, goodbye.